this chat. I wonder if anyone's gonna come watch this. We will see. Okay, I have that. And we take that one. Actually, let's go to my... Where? We go here. Oh, I need to pop out this chat as well. Sometimes people do say something. Okay. Twitter.com. I think my music is a bit too loud. Let's go find the tweet to reply to. Okay. Okay. Boom. Why doesn't it do an image preview? Facebook, you know nobody's gonna watch that. Okay. Did all the necessary cross-posting and shit like that. Now let's give this a shot. I still think the music is too loud. Ah! Oh. Oh. That is not good kombucha. Blah. Okay. Now. Let's see, the bug I think I created is this one. If you go to my thing, so I have this workshop code. If you go here, it struggles with links a little bit. So if you click on this, here it works. Why were people saying these links don't work? All of the links work. It's the images that don't work. Why were people saying this didn't work? Let me see exactly what people were complaining about. I mean, I know there's a bug with image link generation, but let's see. What was that guy clicking on? Let's see. So we have this, and if you click on this one, oh, okay, so that creates a wrong link. The main one creates a correct link, but then children create wrong links. Interesting. But if you go inside of it, then it creates a correct link. So fascinating. Okay, let's see, how did I create those links on the first page? So if we go to Intro to React Workshop and I look at index.js, so I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to kind of reproduce the bug first. I need to make the minimum possible, what's it called? Well, so I'm trying to figure out what's the minimal possible project that reproduces this bug, so that I can then figure out how to fix it. I wonder if anyone's actually watching. Cool. Okay, 3 people, that's cool. Video output is low. Well, this says it's sending the normal amount of video, and this looks fine. Okay, so why is this complaining about my stream being low quality even though it has everything it needs? Okay. So here inside each page the table of contents has correct links. You can see down there. But here it doesn't have correct links. So what did I use to make links there? Okay. What if I remove this craps that I added? Let's see what happens. Oh, let's run Gatsby develop. I'm not sure why I did that. Okay, so now if I run it locally, it's going to have, it still has the wrong link here. Okay, so note table of contents is creating incorrect links when it's not being used in the no, is it a layout? No, it's in a template. So here when I do page table of contents in a template, it does the right thing. When I do it on the index page, it does not. Yeah, I do. This is the standard interface for Command Tab. So this is Command Tab. This is spaces. I'm not sure what else I use. What the hell is going on? Oh, you mean this one? That's Quicksilver. Let's see if Quicksilver still exists. This is something from many years ago. It was like the important thing for everyone to install, but I'm not sure if it's still maintained. Let's see. When was the last release? macOS 10.10. It looks like they're still somewhat active as a app company. Live edu ICO. Wow. Okay. Okay. So now I figured out the problem. So see, this is creating, the table of contents is not creating correct links. It makes correct links here when it's used inside a page, but it's not doing correct links when it's used on the index page. Now, how do I fix that? First, let's look at the Gatsby Remark plugin, because that's where the table of contents is coming from. And maybe that's going to give us some ideas for how to fix it. I think fundamentally the problem is that it doesn't look like this was actually meant to be used on home pages. It was only meant to be used to make relative shit. So let's see. Packages, remark, auto link headers. I wonder if I don't know who adds the table of contents. Ooh, what's got Gatsby Remark Smarty Pants? Responsive iframe. Let's see. Table of contents. Gatsby transformer remark is what adds table of contents. Okay. Transformer remark. What does this one do? Okay, that's the one that I use to make links in my headers. So this stuff. So you can link here. That works. No, we don't need that. Oh, Columbus Day. Very nice. The remark. Lame. Okay. So we have transformer remark, and this adds the table of contents. Let's see if anyone has mentioned that in issues. Gatsby transformer remark. No, I wonder what this one is. That looks useful. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, index.js doesn't do anything. What does source do? Extend node type, that looks promising. Table of contents. Okay, so table of contents resolves each markdown node using get table of contents. Get table of contents. Okay. Oh, I am way too tired today. Okay, so I found the function that we have to use to... This is going to be the function where we have to change something, or one of these one of these functions that it uses. It's either the function itself that needs to be fixed or the child functions. Also, why aren't my images working? That's also something I'm wondering. So if I go here, there's an image here. It is an images separation of concerns. Let's see. Why is that not found? CD when encoding. Intro to React Workshop, ls, ls source images. Okay, so why aren't images working anymore? I know they used to work. What did I fuck up? Okay, let's see. What do I get if I try to just import an image? Here. Console log sets. Oh, maybe I have to actually do the remark image thing. Let's try that. Yarn add Gatsby remark images. Okay, and we go into Gatsby setup. And we enable this back. Maybe that's gonna make images work again. Gatsby develop. let's see. Did that at least make images work? It did make images work. But again, so they get the right URL, but then when I deploy to production, they have the wrong URL. Key. Let me just save that git status. Okay, and let me show you. So here we have a working image because it generates the URL localhost static something.png. But if I say yarn deploy, so I generally type at about 100 to 130 words per minute. Okay, so I'm deploying this. And now if I go to the deployed page, which is this one, so see here under enter react stage left, you have an image. Here under enter react stage left, no image. Why is there no image? Because the URL is wrong. See? Wow. Let's make sure that, okay, cool. So now the image is there, but it doesn't really load that well for some reason. Right, it doesn't load that well because it has the wrong URL. See, the URL should be this. So instead of just /static, like you're deploying to a normal domain, you should be you're deploying to a sub page or like to a path on a domain, and that's what I want to try to fix. Something in the remark plugin for Gatsby is doing this wrong. I'm not sure what. So let's see. So this one has let's see. So links on the home page here. This is creating the correct link. So intro to React Workshop, lay of the land. This is intro to React Workshop, and then it's missing the slug URL. So why is it missing the slug URL? That's the question. Does it give us the slug URL here? Ah, no, it doesn't. It isn't. Let's see. Okay, so the problem is that the table of contents page, look, whenever you're rendering a table of contents, you're just using hashtags. It's not giving us the full URL, which means you can't use the table of contents just wherever you want, which is annoying. So let's try to fix that. But how do I fix that? So we have this here, which creates the table of contents, but I don't know how to work on this. So let's see. I need to first create a local version of this plugin that I can use, and then go from there. Yeah. How do we do that? Let's see if they have any helpful how to get started. disappears magically. Okay. Overlap.show. Tic-tac-toe AI, that looks cool. Okay, that was cool. Now let's see. V0 docs, packages, backers, sponsors. How do I contribute? Okay. Ooh, Dustin Shaw. That sounds familiar. Contributing. There we go. Contributing MD. Gatsby uses a monorepo pattern to manage its many dependencies and relies on Lerna and Yarn to configure the repository for active development. Excellent. Let's see, how do I do this? So yarn minus version 100,110, that's good. So we have to go here in my random coding directory, which is getting way too big, and we clone the repo. Git clone. But we're making progress. At least we know what the problem is right now. Okay, we have to fork it first. RMRF. We make a fork. Fork it to my personal account. We download this or clone it. Git clone my Gatsby. Okay. Okay. Cool. So we have cloned the thing. Then I say yarn run bootstrap, which apparently sets up the repo and installs dependencies. Okay. Great. So their official repository, when you download it, doesn't actually run, which is unfortunate. Let's try installing this. Okay, now if I run yarn run bootstrap, will that work? Nope. Let's see. Okay, let's do yarn add babel preset ES 2015. Man, contributing to open source is hard. No wonder I very rarely do it. Let's file an issue. Okay, issues. Let's see if it's already there. Oh my god. Unknown plugin dev expression specified in React router scroll babel RC. Gatsby unknown plugin dev expression. Okay, let's file an issue with all these bugs. I tried to fix a bug. and I'm having trouble getting started. I've followed instructions in contributing.md and they fail at step 3. Is it? When I run yarn run bootstrap. What did I run to solve that? So we solved that by running that. Into an issue with the router scroll plugin. Let's see, is that a plugin we can install? Dev expression. Nope. Okay, submitting a new issue. Perfect. Why is it always so hard to set up a dev environment? Because if I run yarn test, they're obviously not going to pass because things aren't finished installing. Yeah. See, test suites aren't even running. Oh, they are running. Cool. Hmm. Okay, does anyone know what to do from this point on? Because I don't want to be working on things when yarn test doesn't even run and pass. What is this dev expression thing that they have? Okay, Babel dev expression, let's see. Babel dev expression. Babel plugin dev expression. Let's try that. Yarn add Babel plugin dev expression. Okay. Yarn run bootstrap. Fingers crossed it works this time. Let's see. Okay, this is looking promising, I think. Oh, I need to get some steps for this hour. Oh, maybe I should make this a little bit more visible for you. Okay, let me go get... I don't know. I need an excuse to get some steps because my Fitbit is yelling at me, so I will be right back. Okay, that looks promising. I think we got a lot further this time. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, where was I doing this Gatsby stuff? Okay, let's say that we made progress. What did we run? What was the next error we ran into? The next error was copy files command not found. What the hell is a copy files command? Copy files. Okay. Yeah. How do we install something globally again? Okay. Yarn global add copy files. Let's now maybe run Bootstrap. Now please. Okay. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Let's see, yarn minus version, npm version, and node version. Okay. Sweet. What was the last missing piece? So what were the final things I needed to do? I had to do that one, and I had to do this, and I had to do Now if we do yarn test, it should pass. Poop. Running yarn test. All the missing dependencies are. So we need to add Redux and remark and flat and bluebird and react docgen. So Redux, remark, flat, bluebird, what else? Flat, bluebird, react docgen. Hello, Kiwi. Hi. Hello, Kiwi. How are you? Did you get a pedicure? You're very cheerful for having gotten a pedicure. Yeah? Was it not that bad today? Wow. Nice. So many. Let's see. What's the point at which I'm supposed to run yarn test, right? It looks like I'm missing a lot of dependencies, which is weird. Why am I missing so many dependencies here? It's like it's missing almost all of the dependencies. So we said unist util, let's see, util select, XML parser, GraphQL, remote Redux DevTools, typeof, toml, gray matter, documentation, JSON to CSV, XLSX. Birdo, why you abandon me?
Go back. Well, I'll bring you guys a strawberry.
Okay.
You want to show everyone your tricks?
Hello, Kiwi.
Spin.
Wow.
Look. It's got a foraging box.
Ooh, foraging box. Spin, Kiwi. No?
And then we got one of these.
Oh, come on. I can't use my mouse if you put everything here. Ooh. That one looks fun, Kiwi. Okay. Yarn test. This has not been the best experience so far. It almost looks like everything failed to install. Gatsby package JSON. Are all of these are dependencies? Why is yarn missing? Okay, let me just do yarn install. Let's see, because it literally looks like it missed all of the dependencies. Let's see, npm downloads API change from Siddharth Kanan. No. Nope. Yeah, I know you can't link in comments, but you say it was from October 10th, so this should be it, right? But he only changed the... He's talking about download stats. Okay, so let's keep going. Where was I? Yarn test. Whoa. Okay. It looks like I'm literally failing every single thing. So let's go yarn at prism.js event emitter 2 retext journalist, and that's funny. React. Wow, it missed React. Why did it miss React? Sanitize HTML. Event emitter sharp is relative URL. Low DB. Hi Bert. Okay. Making progress. Very, very slowly. Something very strange is going on here, and honestly it's making me kind of feel like not trying to fix this bug today, and just I might just end up hacking something together on my own page and letting other people deal with this, because holy shit. Yarn test, let's see. Wow, it's like literally, why is it missing so many dependencies? Yarn at convert HR time. and Cheerio, image size, coffee, React, transform, underscore string dot prune. Okay, underscore dot string slash prune. Can I actually do that? Okay. Man, this must be the world's most boring coding stream ever. But I guess this is what coding is really like in reality. Yarn add pretty error. Retext smarty pants. React router DOM. Okay, I think this is gonna fix a large swath of them. But seriously, thank God for test suites, right? Imagine having to trying to discover this while with just running the code. Yay, we're down to 4% fails. Stack trace. Got, seriously, got is a thing. TypeScript. Nice. The blue... Yeah, the Blue Angels just flew past and they were loud enough to set off car alarms. And I actually was able to see reflections of them in the building across the street. So I saw the Blue Angels, guys. Okay, yarn test. Okay, CVS to JSON, I saw that one. Base 64 IMG. Oh, now we're up to 5% failed tests. Fascinating. Yarn add. Base 64 IMG. Deep map. Why does this shit not work? Image min. Okay. Run sift is not a function. What the hell is run sift? Is run sift also a module? Nope. Pretty bytes. What's next? Parse numeric range, k-tags. Okay, let's try. Getting close, guys, getting close. Yarn test. Let's see what it finds now. Wait, are they actually advertising that they have a running build? Like they have passing tests. Build passing. Okay. So we should be able to get to a completely working passing something something. Yes, please allow that. Ah, remark math. Yarn add remark math. Image min png quant. Deep map keys. MD5 file. Coffee script. Sift. Yarn test. Okay, okay, many errors still, but it's definitely getting better. We're down to 3%. Ktext render to string is not a function. Ah, yarn add CVS to JSON. Oh, it's CSV to JSON. Mit. What? Cannot find module. Mit. Okay. CSV to JSON. What else? He said a simple English sentence. Okay. Extract text webpack plugin. Extract text webpack plugin. Okay. Okay. I think that should be the last of the dependency stuff. Holy shit. Yarn test. %2 failed. Yay! Okay, after resolving all of those, I now have these failing tests on a clean, is it actually clean? Git status, what did we change? Package JSON and yarn lock. Okay, git diff, because I added a bunch of them. I wonder if I should make a okay, so the problem now is that I have different versions of everything. Excellent. Let's run that again so I can get a no, we can do it here. Inspect your code changes or run with what? Let's see. Okay, Okay, I have no idea what that did. 1% failed. Let's just do yarn test and paste that in. Okay. Okay, let's see, what was this commit that might have had side effects? Ah. Interesting. Okay, let's try what M. Allenson is suggesting. So we reset master to match git reset hard origin master, or git checkout dot. Okay. rmrf node modules. Let's check out this older commit, although this feels problematic. But let's try it. So we do that, then we run yarn run bootstrap. This is looking more promising. I wonder what yarn workspaces are. Oh, he made that commit 23 hours ago. So this is a case of very, very fortunate timing and essentially stepping on a landmine. Beautiful. Just what I always wanted. But this is actually looking a lot better. Wait, somebody has an edit button on Twitter? Oh. Cool. Okay, this is still going. Very promising. Okay, so now if I run yarn test, I think it's all gonna pass. And this has literally sapped my will to even continue trying to fix this. But I will persevere for another half an hour because I don't know why. I just am going to. Kyle A. Matthews, if you know how to fix okay. So after 1.5 hours of trying to get started, we discovered that going back to a master from 23 hours ago works perfectly. Beautiful timing. Okay. Oh, what's read next? Okay, so we have made it to this step. Now I can create a topic branch, which is going to be what? What was I even working on? Did checkout minus B. Okay. The branch was absolute links in table in remark thoughts. Table of contents. Is that what it's called? Index.js. Come on, Index.js. Open up. Table of contents, yes. And we run npm run watch. Why not yarn watch? Let's try yarn run watch. That works. Same shit. Okay. We already did that, didn't we? Yarn global add Gatsby dev CLI. Let's see if anyone is anyone still with me? My computer is getting very slow right now. Ran out of battery in the camera. Let's fix that. 2 people still persevere. That's very nice of you guys. Whoever you are, thank you for sticking around. And I'm hoping I'm not. I hope one of them is not actually me. Oh, we got to 6 viewers at some point. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I have that running. Yeah, now for each of my Gatsby test sites, we run the Gatsby dev command and we add code for our changes. Okay, let us do that then. I have a feeling this is gonna break everything, but we can should I make a copy of this site that is don't really want this to break this site, do I? Actually, how bad can it be? Let's try. So we say Gatsby minus dev. Gatsby minus dev. Gatsby dev set path to repo / users Swizz documents random coding Gatsby. Okay, and we say Gatsby dev. Whew. I have a feeling this is gonna break everything. Okay, is that already running? Okay. So it's gonna keep copying any changes to packages. Cool, cool. So now what I have to do is I have to go back into this and say Gatsby develop, and we can start fixing the problem. So if I go now localhost 8000, let's see, this is supposed to still work. Excellent. Great. Now what we are going to fix is these links. So we go into where? Into Gatsby, packages, transformer remark, in source, extend node type, and we find for table of contents. Okay. Great. Now let's try what happens if we say that the thoughts is just hello world. Hello world. We save that. Now we have yarn watch running over here. This changed transformer remark, then Gatsby dev copied transformer remark, and if I refresh this, it should just say hello world down here. It doesn't. Why not? Okay, so now what I can try is I can stop this, run Gatsby develop again. Hopefully that's gonna clear the cache, and I can do empty cache and hard reload. No, that still didn't work. Okay, so now my problem is that I basically don't know how this works, so I'm trying to fix it. Or well, I'm trying to just mess with it. I'm also not happy about the code style that they're using, because my thing doesn't like it. Okay, let's just let's return hello world and hope for the best. Maybe I should actually install Prettier in my Emacs. Okay, so extend node type.js was edited and it was copied here again. And so now, because we are no longer listening to the cache, okay, so get table of contents is not really maybe I do have to restart Gatsby. Let's try that. I mean, it makes sense that I would have to restart Gatsby because a core module is changing. Please say hello world. No. Okay, so I know that it's copying the files over there, because if I go in my code and I say cat node modules Gatsby transform remark, and I look at extend node type, and we grab that for hello world. It should show up. Yes, it does. So we know that my code is being copied over. What we don't seem to be doing correctly is making the change. Okay, so I'm gonna edit that out. And let's see. So here I am doing node.table of contents, and in extend node type, that's where I think table of contents is being added. So it's a GraphQL. It resolves this. What if we just return hello world over here? Maybe that's gonna work. Okay, Yarn copied it over, Gatsby dev also copied it over, and oh, now I just have to run Gatsby develop. Okay, 20 more minutes. I give this 20 more minutes, then I have to go do other stuff, like prepare the next part of this whole workshop I'm doing for StubHub. Oh, come on. Why? How does it not work? Okay. GraphQL. GraphQL. Let's see. So if I run this command, see we get, here we do get table of contents says hello world. Okay, so that part works. We are returning the table of contents that we want to return. So if I change this and I change it back to this and I run, oh, so I do have to restart it. Okay, so we are successfully changing the actual data, but then when it renders into the page, it's incorrect. Let's see. Alright, so now it's doing all of this stuff, which makes sense because that's what we want. Okay, maybe this is gonna be easier to test like this. Okay, so get table of contents. Here it either gets it from cache or gets AST from markdown node, then it says MD AST to TOC. This looks like the thing for us. So MD AST to TOC. Ah, it is called mdast-util talk, and then hast-util to HTML. So what is mdast-util talk? GitHub mdast-util talk. mdast-util talk. Excellent. So it takes a markdown AST and transforms and basically takes out the table of contents. Okay, cool. So that's okay. And then we take talk ast.map. Oh, because that's an array of So we have talk ast to hast, and then hast HAST to HTML. Wow. Okay, so what is to hast? mdast util to host. Mdast util to host. What does that do? Okay, that creates something called a host tree. What's a host tree? HAST, Hypertext Abstract Syntax Tree format. Okay. Fascinating, fascinating. Let's see what that returns. So the way I can see what that returns is to a host. Let's see what happens if I do this. Talk becomes, let's just say tots.ast.map, and let's rerun Gatsby. Okay, so we are now looking at what talk AST returns. Right, but of course it is cached. So let's disable caching for now, because I think that will save us a lot of pain and misery. Because obviously I don't know how to actually clear the cache. So we say Gatsby develop. Okay, now I'm expecting failed to fetch. What? Why did you fail to fetch? Okay. No, it's not really affecting the thing. Oh, because I'm returning. I'm an idiot. Hey, you're not supposed to agree. Okay, let's see. To host. And we clear this. Rerun it. Interesting. So it's just an object. Very useful. What if I console log it here? I don't know where this is gonna run, but we can try. Let's see, did somebody reply? Nice. Well, I can't merge this, but it's very nice that this person fixed it. Okay. Now let's run this. Yay, we got the console log. Okay. So we have this fairly complicated looking AST, which is an abstract syntax tree. And so next one is, what is host2HTML doing? Host2HTML. Allow dangerous HTML, allow dangerous HTML. Okay. Of course that's another utility. Interesting. I'm starting to think this Gatsby thing doesn't actually do anything on its own, which actually is a good thing. Okay, so one thing I'm not understanding is okay, because the host util to HTML, so this to host thing, this already turned it into link tags and maybe also gave it links. So let's see. I'm not sure exactly where to inject my thing. So this gets an object here. Okay, so we get a list item. Right. So talk ast.map. Let's see. So this talk children, but who? What I don't understand is who decides what the URL is going to be. Node console log d. Okay. Let's try this. So I'm trying to get the full talk AST. It shouldn't be very deep, so this should be fine to print out. I'm just trying to figure out if this already creates the links or not. Util is not defined. Yes. So this is already creating the URL, which means this is where we have to inject ourselves and find everything that has a URL. But how do I do that? Let's see. Is there a... If there's an mdast util, maybe we can make a new util or find a npm mdast util. Maybe there's already a utility that makes absolute strings. Util inject, blah blah blah, modify children. Poop. Okay, so it doesn't exist. Okay. So what we really want is the ability to create absolute links in this one, mdast util talk. I wonder if that's already built in somewhere. Mm-hmm. Aha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna finish now. Okay, so it looks like what we have to do is add some stuff here where we are transforming the abstract syntax trees to make it so that we add absolute URLs instead of relative hash URLs. But I am not going to do that now. I might do it tomorrow night or the day after that. For now, I'm gonna have to go do other stuff. So if anyone is still there, thanks for watching, and I will be back in a couple of days, I guess. See you around.